the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. The CEO series. Master your mind and unleash your potential. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. Today's topic is one that I'm particularly excited about. Servant leadership, putting followers' needs first. Now, I know you're busy, so I appreciate you taking the time to join me today. Let's jump right in. Let's delve into the essence of servant leadership. This approach is a transformative leadership philosophy that stands in stark contrast to the conventional top-down management style. Instead of a leader merely giving orders and expecting compliance, a servant leader takes a more holistic approach, placing a premium on meeting the needs of their team. Consider a team leader embodying servant leadership principles. This leader actively engages with their team, demonstrating a genuine commitment to understanding and addressing their concerns. Rather than making unilateral decisions, this leader values the collective intelligence of their team, involving them in crucial decision-making processes. Beyond the professional realm, this leader takes a personal interest in the well-being and growth of each team member. Picture a leader who not only listens to the challenges and aspirations of their team but actively supports and empowers them to reach their full potential. By adopting this approach, the servant leader cultivates a positive and collaborative work environment, where every team member feels heard, valued, and motivated to contribute their best. This, in turn, fosters a culture of mutual respect and teamwork, creating a foundation for sustained success and growth within the organization. Now, let's shift our focus to a fundamental element of servant leadership: empathy. At its core, empathy involves not just understanding but actively sharing the feelings of others. In the context of leadership, this quality becomes a cornerstone for creating a positive and supportive work environment. Consider a manager who exemplifies empathy in their leadership style. This manager goes beyond the routine discussions of work-related matters and takes the time to check in with each team member on a personal level. Picture a scenario where, during these check-ins, the manager not only discusses project progress and deadlines but also shows genuine concern for the well-being of each team member. By asking about their personal lives, understanding their challenges, and celebrating their successes, this manager builds a connection that goes beyond the professional realm. This simple yet profound act of empathy has a ripple effect on the team's morale and job satisfaction. Team members feel seen, heard, and valued, creating a sense of belonging within the workplace. This, in turn, leads to increased engagement, productivity, and a positive team culture. In essence, the practice of empathy transforms the workplace from a mere professional setting to a community where individuals feel supported, fostering a harmonious and motivated team. Now, let's explore another pivotal aspect of servant leadership: the emphasis on building robust relationships within the team. Servant leaders recognize that a foundation of strong interpersonal connections is crucial for creating a cohesive and thriving work environment. Imagine a leader who actively invests time and effort in building strong relationships with their team members. This leader takes a proactive approach by encouraging regular one-on-one meetings, going beyond the typical work-related updates. In these sessions, the leader delves into more than just project progress. They engage in meaningful conversations about the personal and professional goals of each team member. Through this intentional dialogue, the leader gains insights into the unique strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations of each individual. By understanding the personal side of their team, the leader establishes a deeper level of trust and connection. This investment in personal relationships transcends the traditional professional boundaries, creating an atmosphere where team members feel valued not just for their contributions to the team's goals but as individuals with distinct ambitions. As a result, the team becomes more than a collection of co-workers. It transforms into a close-knit, supportive community. This sense of unity and understanding ultimately contributes to a more cohesive and effective team dynamic, where collaboration and mutual respect become the norm rather than the exception. In essence, prioritizing strong relationships becomes a cornerstone for success within a servant leadership framework. Now, let's delve into how servant leaders actively contribute to the personal and professional development of their team members. This commitment to growth extends beyond the immediate goals of the team and focuses on nurturing the individual talents and aspirations of each team member. Consider a supervisor who epitomizes the essence of servant leadership by placing a high value on the personal development of their team. This leader takes the time to identify the unique strengths of each team member, recognizing that these strengths are not just assets to the team but vital aspects of the individual's overall potential. Building on this understanding, the supervisor becomes a catalyst for personal and professional growth by actively supporting and enhancing these strengths. Picture a scenario where the leader goes beyond traditional training programs and actively seeks out tailored opportunities for skill development. Whether it's identifying relevant workshops, connecting team members with mentors, or providing access to valuable resources, the supervisor takes a hands-on approach to ensure that each team member has the tools and support needed to reach their full potential. In doing so, this servant leader creates an environment where continuous learning is not just encouraged but integrated into the team's culture. The result is a team that is not only adept at meeting current challenges but is also well equipped for future success. In essence, by prioritizing personal development, servant leaders foster a workplace culture that values growth, learning, and the pursuit of individual and collective success. Now, let's explore a crucial dimension of servant leadership: putting others first in the decision-making process. This approach is about creating a collaborative environment where every team member's input is not only valued, but actively sought in the decision-making journey. Imagine a leader who embodies the principle of putting others first in decision-making. This leader recognizes the collective intelligence of the team and understands that diverse perspectives lead to more well-rounded decisions. Before making significant choices, this leader takes intentional steps to involve the team in the decision-making process. Picture a scenario where the leader gathers input from each team member, listens attentively to various perspectives, and seeks to understand the unique insights each individual brings to the table. This inclusive approach goes beyond a mere formality. It is a genuine commitment to considering the thoughts and ideas of every team member. As a result, the decision-making process becomes a collaborative endeavor where the collective wisdom of the team is integrated into the final choice. This not only leads to better informed decisions but also strengthens team cohesion. Team members feel valued, knowing that their input matters and contributes to the overall success of the team. This collaborative decision-making style fosters a sense of ownership and accountability within the team, as each member understands their role in shaping the direction of the collective efforts. In essence, putting others first in decision-making becomes a powerful tool for building a cohesive and high-performing team within the servant leadership framework. As we wrap up today's discussion on servant leadership, I want to leave you with this thought. By putting the needs of others first, leaders can create a positive and thriving work environment. It's about fostering a culture of collaboration, empathy, and continuous growth. And remember, you don't need a fancy title to be a servant leader. Anyone can embrace these principles and make a difference in their workplace. Thank you for joining me on the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. If you found today's episode valuable, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share it with your colleagues. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with servant leadership, so feel free to leave a comment. Until next time, wishing you a week filled with growth, positivity, and impactful leadership. Take care.